Hi, my name is Chantel Hoffman. I'm 34 years of age. I'm married. I've got two kids. I come from El Dorado Park, but moved to the beautiful community of Waldo Park. I decided to enter Mrs. South Africa 2021 and was selected as a semi-finalist. This is a journey of empowerment to empower all women to be confident enough to stand up. What made me pursue into the Mr. South Africa competition was that I'd like to break the stereotype of when and how a woman is classified as being beautiful. I want to be able to prove that women can be beautiful at any stage of their lives, despite their race, despite their age, despite their circumstances. This is the ideal platform to prove that, as I am already married and I have two kids of my own. And I really felt that to empower other women to gain the same confidence, this would be the great place. I think the best part would be dressing up. Well, I guess the best part is all of the perks is that we get to do charity work, which is very emotionally rewarding. I myself have had many circumstances where I would have loved to help people, but I couldn't. And this being part of this competition allows me to do that. And for me, that's the most rewarding part. I think the characteristics would definitely be she has to be confident, she has to be strong but yet sensitive, she has to have a heart for other people because most of what she would be doing is empowering others and not just being there for the fame and the good looking. So I think the most important part would be she has to have a very strong character, she has to be brave, and yes, strong but still sensitive, still feminine. I think poverty is definitely one of them. We still have 7 billion people going to bed hungry in South Africa every day. And I think part of that is not because the country doesn't care or the government doesn't care. I think the main part of that is just bad choices and not being informed of what they could be. The second thing I would say is domestic violence, definitely with women. That has been a very big problem in our country. And I also think that is why I want to be in this competition to encourage women to know their worth. I think if I am fortunate enough to become the next Mrs. South Africa, I would definitely tackle this challenge by tackling our women, empowering them. I do believe that a woman takes care of a nation and a woman builds a nation. And once that is set right, I think many of the circumstances will change because women would believe more in themselves, men would believe more in women, and I think it would have a great impact on how it impacts us raising our kids to believe in themselves. Like I said, I come from El Dorado Park, and unfortunately, we did not have the backing of strong characters motivating us, to do better, motivating us to want to become something in life, encouraging us to take chances, encouraging us to believe in our dreams. And I think once women see what we can accomplish when we achieve our dreams first, it would also help us raise our kids better, motivating them to do better, and that would then increase jobs and people just wanting to do more. And if we raise our sons better and we raise our sons to respect women and give women give and allow women to give men something to respect by believing in themselves and taking pride in who they are, I think it would really help. I think the duties of Mrs. South Africa is mostly empowerment and working on charity cases. As I said, my role model is my daughter, which happens to have Down syndrome. And my first act or my first project as Mrs. South Africa would be to just to I think in South Africa people doesn't understand disability, and having a Down syndrome daughter, I've learned that people see it in such a wrong way because they do not understand it. I think my first act would be to try and encourage or educate people more about disability, especially mental disabilities. to have programs where you work with women that are giving birth or that has children with disabilities, because you can become very depressed if you do not understand what is happening. And I also think what is important is for us to have more schools where these kids actually learn to be independent and learn to write. I mean, they don't have to become scientists and doctors and lawyers, but it's important that they become independent. It's important for them to feel in place in a society. And if society doesn't understand them, and if society treats them a certain way, they won't feel like they belong. And that for me is a really big challenge. And I think not many people looks into it. They just feel, okay, the person is disabled, that's that, it's over and done. But it's not. They're really amazing people and have so much to offer the world. I wish the world could meet my daughter, and I wish they could feel the love she gives and the lessons she gives. And I think everybody could learn from that. So that would definitely be one of my priorities. You have one life, live it. You're not going to get another chance. You're not going to get another shot. Just be here, be present, treat every day like it's your last day on earth, because one day you're going to be right. Do the most you can and just live life to the fullest.